So my granddaughter and I went out to this place out in it's a road I'd been on several times before, but I didn't really know this was even there. But until I saw a YouTuber had done it, went out and did a video about this grave that's on the side of the road, and it's a grave of a little girl that passed away on a wagon trail in 1860 when her family was headed out west, and she died on the wagon, I guess, or around there, and they had to bury her where she was, and then they headed on west to California. And so over the years, that marker has been it's been upgraded. The Clay County, Alabama, has kept up the gravesite, and it's pretty cool that it's just a grave on the side of the road of this a baby girl. There's not even a name on the marker, but I'm gonna show you the marker and find as much information I can about it and put in the video here. But just want to show you this unique gravesite.
Who puts the flowers there?
I don't know. That's people probably from the Clay County Historical Society. The ones who put it up, they probably come out and keep it up and put flowers on it and clean it. They probably cut the grass here around it.
All this must, are these from the 90s?
From the what?
Are these from the 80s?
I don't know. That's probably newer than, I mean, that's 1860. 1860s, 160 years ago.
Should be 160 if she was still alive. Has anyone ever lived past 180?
The early biblical times, yeah.
I mean, God's lived long.
Here lies a baby girl who died while her family was traveling west to California in 1860. Erected by the Clay County Historical Society, 1990. They were traveling right through here in a wagon headed west when their baby died. In a story by the Ashland Star, little girl stays on Clay County's mind. Ashland, one stranger's grave has become a symbol of Clay County's goodwill over the course of the last 160 years. The little grave, as it's known, bears no name and has no family to claim it. It's as nondescript as the fields around it, off Alabama 9, except for the inscription on the marker that lets visitors know here lies a baby girl who died while her family was traveling west to California. The story goes, in the 1960s, a Georgia family headed to California by wagon was passing through on what would become Alabama 9 when their two-year-old girl suddenly fell off and did not survive the impact. The family buried her by the road on the condition that her final resting place would always be watched after. Matt Benefield, owner of Benefield Monument, made the marker now on the grave and helped move it about 10 feet from the side of the road to its current spot. He said all that remained of the girl are little bitty buttons, light in color. Benefield said throughout the years, anonymous donors would put flowers on the grave and erect wooden crosses and keep it from becoming overgrown. Bob Steele, a member of the Clay County Historical Society, said from the time of the girl's death to now, the grave story has passed from one generation to the next, so someone has always taken care of it. So according to the story, this gravesite is not exactly where she was buried. It said she was buried about 10 feet off the road and was moved to this spot, so it don't look like she was probably moved very far. And according to the story, they moved everything, so there wasn't much of her left, just some little bitty buttons. Anyway, pretty unique place. pretty cool that Clay County has kept this up as long as they have. Now, I heard a story that this field here, right next to the grave, was purchased by Piggly Wiggly, and they were going to build a Piggly Wiggly here and put a big parking lot and everything. And when the higher headquarters of Piggly Wiggly heard about this, they decided to scrap the project and did not want to desecrate this little girl's grave. So that's the grave. Like I said, it's pretty cool. It's out kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty close to Ashland, Alabama. But you know, I can't imagine back in the pioneer days, it had to be in the middle of nowhere. They just buried their daughter on the side of the road there, side of the wagon trail. I can't imagine, because you know, nowadays we go back and forth, but they were headed to California, never to come back. So when they took their wagon over the hill, they were leaving that baby forever. But she hasn't been lost to history. She's been, the grave has been maintained, which is pretty cool. And it's a great story about what I believe it was Winn-Dixie or Piggly Wiggly, one of the two, that did not build there to keep from desecrating her grave, which is awesome. But anyway, if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Make comments. Let me know what you think about the video, and thanks for watching.